Good morning again. This is Bob Chu from Stewart and Islamorada Boat Works with another latest launch. This boat is a very unique boat for us. It's our very first Carbon Negra 24 Islamorada. Carbon Negra, what is that term? What does that mean? Probably a lot of people who follow boat building have heard of carbon. Maybe you've heard of carbon Kevlar. But Carbon Negra is probably a new term for a lot of people. I'm going to summarize it really simplistically. If you go on to carbonnegra.com, they have a video of a business card. The business card they first show you is carbon, straight carbon. They go ahead and twist it back and forth, and after a short while, it snaps. The next business card is carbon Kevlar. Same treatment, after a short while, it's very distorted, doesn't quite snap, but it's mangled. Last one is Carbon Negra. It has another material threaded through it. When they do the business card twist method, when it's all said and done, springs right back into its original condition. So that's a real layman's meaning and understanding of what the difference is. Basically, what we've found in building this boat, yes, the boat gets lighter. Yes, the boat gets stronger. The Negra actually absorbs impacts a little bit better. Not that this boat with its soft riding characteristic has harsh impacts, but regardless, just running down the waterway, if you run one of our regular fiberglass infused Islamorada's and then run this boat, you can feel a subtle difference. But ultimately, it is lighter. Several hundred pounds lighter, perhaps as much as 500 pounds or so, which makes it more fuel efficient, makes it faster, and yes, stronger. So Carbon Negra available on every 24 Islamorada, as well as our Stewarts now, and we'll talk shortly about a skiff. So let's start in the bow of this boat. If you've seen the other videos about our Islamorada 24s, you're familiar with the large anchor locker, storage compartment here with more storage below, our exceptional rod storage, as well as in the cockpit sole storage. But what's different on this boat, of course, because it's Carbon Negra, is you'll notice the carbon on the underside of all the hatches. A little clean look, but also strength, durability, lightness. That's what it's all about. So now we'll move on to the console. This console is not unlike our standard consoles. Shelf up above, shelf below, power pole pumps, 4 batteries because of this boat having a 36-volt trolling motor. Nice and neat, clean, access to the C-Zone digital switching, straightforward, all gel-coated interior as well. 2-piece door, so you don't have to open the whole door to get to the battery switches. And normally, it's just not here today, but we have a half moon, optional half moon Frigid Rigid cooler here as a cooler seat. Yeah, the next really cool thing about this boat is the second station. This is a very custom, one-off Key West style top that is actually our Stewart Boat Works hardtop that we custom modified. Put this control box on the underside and have a very minimalist approach on the upper side in terms of a little wedge for the multifunction display, and everything else is just simplistic. So you might recall from some of our previous videos of our second station boats, the normal second station has a platform here just above the console top, and as I said, you access it from the front. This one's different. We extended the top aft for 2 purposes. One, to eliminate that platform so you stand right on top of the console, and 2, it provides a really nice shade protection here for your MFDs here at the helm. So how do you get up on this top? So this one is different. 1 step here, 1 step here, and then as you go forward, you go up from the back side. So now that we're at the second station, you can see how minimalist it is. The 10-inch Simrad on a little wedge shape, trim tabs, controls, start stops, your station select, kill switch, Edson wheel, trim for the jack plate. End of story. Very clean, super low profile. Little bit of an upscaled sliding mechanism from our standard one. Nice seat. You can sit here, put your feet up. It's more of a leaning post, if you will, but it still functions as a seat. We fished this boat. You might have seen this on the Florida Sportsman Waterman show, season number 2. This is the feature boat in that series. So look forward to showing you this boat on the water when you watch Waterman. So here at the main helm, just to discuss this briefly, 2 12-inch Simrads, the 7-inch Yamaha display, of course your station select button, key switch, kill switch, trim tabs, jack plate controls on the steering wheel, tilt wheel, Edson wheel, satin finish, 2 drink holders, our C-Zone system, which is on all the boats we build. Nice carbon finish to this face, so it really darkens everything, really is good on your eyes when bright sunlight you're trying to look at this. Just really nicely done. Our typical glove box, storage below, as well as access to some pumps. Straightforward, clean. So here after the leaning post, you can see one nice feature of this top is that it's nice and wide, a little wider than our normal top. It ends really at normal Islamorada top, I should say. It ends at the perfect spot, so if it is raining, you don't have water running down the back of your neck if you're sitting at the leaning post. 4 rod holders, nice tucked in. 4 rod holders across the back of the leaning post, of course storage below. Fixed handrail, spot for a cooler. We put a Frigid Rigid on this particular boat below here. Very functional, as well as up under each gunnel there's rod storage for 3 rods per side, and of course that's long enough for fly rods. We have 2 fly rods here, rod holders on the side of the console for 4 more rods per side. Plenty of space for rod capacity, as well as the rod lockers forward. So moving aft, what we also don't have on the boat today is a removable backrest that mounts here and here with swivel arms. Nice little backrest, often left up even when you're fishing the boat. And it comes with a center cushion. That's an option package. Again, often left when you're fishing the boat because you can easily get up here, walk around it. This is a nice size aft deck versus some of the others that are more the hardcore fishing bay boats, not per se a crossover family bay boat. So moving to these lockers. Oh, we actually have water in this one. This one's plumbed as a live well. This is a 35-gallon live well. It's also insulated, so if you're not pumping water in it, you can use that as a fish box. Over onto the port side, similar item. This particular compartment wasn't plumbed, but can be, so that could be another 35 gallons. All with the carbon underside on the hatches. Then the standard live well, which is 30 gallons. So added up 100 gallons of live bait if you want. Boat performs perfectly with that amount of weight in it, no problem. The last compartment here is the bilge access, and we like the fact that it's designed this way so that you can move it entirely out of the way instead of being hinged. I can get to everything here. I can literally touch every item: live well pumps, the bilge pumps, the seat cocks, the fuel filter, the saltwater washdown pump. Literally everything is at my fingertip right here. And of course the whole bilge is carbon as well. Really hot looking, easy to access. It's just a great bilge access area. Compare that if you're looking at other boats. Then moving from here, go to the standard jack plate, which is an Atlas 10-inch jack plate. Power poles, which are 1 standard, The other's optional. These are 8-foot. You can go 8, 10, whatever you choose. They're mounted on brackets that are mounted to the jack plate itself. And then again, 300 Yamaha. We're selling more and more 300 Yamahas on this boat. If you go to the Yamaha website, you can go under performance reports and you'll see an Islamorada hardtop boat with a 300 Yamaha. I'll give you all the specs there. I think it's 52 miles an hour wide open if my memory serves me right, but again, just a very impressive 4,000 RPMs. It's going 40 miles an hour. And that's in a fiberglass boat, not a Carbon and Negra boat, which is about 3 to 5 miles an hour faster. So that pretty much sums up the boat. Again, we would love to build one for you. We can build exactly what you want, whether it's a low profile second station like this, or a hardtop boat, or no top, whether it's our standard fiberglass boat, resin infused, or if you want to step up to the Carbon and Negra boat. We'd love to build one for you. Thanks again for watching.